In this tutorial, I will show you the basics of how to use Diagrams.net. Diagrams.net is a free open source diagram making app. Because it's open source, Diagrams.net can be improved upon to meet your needs, and is meant to be the base for other diagram making apps to be built on. Diagrams are easy to share with others and download for yourself. There are no prerequisites other than you should be able to open and delete from your downloads folders. Go to your web browser, go to the top and type app.diagrams.net. It'll then ask you to either create a new diagram or open an existing diagram. Create a new diagram. Select blank. The most basic aspect of Diagrams.net is shapes. To create a shape, just find it here, like advanced, general. General is probably where you find most of them if you're a beginner, and drag it in. You can drag it, you can also move pre-existing shapes, but they will be under newer shapes. Newer shapes are given priority. You can click just to put it here, or you can drag. You can change the shapes, length and width of your shapes. For circle and a rectangle, you cannot change them. They're meant to have the same length and height width, so you can't. So instead, if you want to change their length and width independently, you will have to use rectangles and ovals. Diagram applications need arrow to point from object A to object B. Diagrams.net has several arrow options to choose from here. Similar to shapes, you just drag it in, then connect the blue dots to the one shape and the other to the other shape. To make using arrows easier, shapes can automatically create arrows for you. If you hover over a shape and then press the blue button, it will connect to the closest object. But if the object, and it will also change like that so it fits, but if the object is too far away or there is no object, then it'll ask you to create a shape to connect to. Also, when you're over a shape, you can see these blue dot X's, and you can use these to connect as well to other shapes. Adding text to Diagrams.net is simple and easy. Just double click on a shape and you can add text there. It will default to the center of it. You can also do this on lines. And you can add multiple text on a single line, unlike shapes. When you look at the board, you might think that you only have a limited amount of space to work with, but that's not true, because you can expand the board. Simply by moving a shape into the emptiness, it expands into the board. There is no point in doing work unless you're going to save it. To save, you can click, as it says, click here to save, and it will download you a copy. It will be saved in your downloads folder. When you open the app again, there will be an option to open the save, but when you save it, it always creates a new copy. This can be both a good thing and a bad thing. It could be good because you now have access to all your versions, so if there's a problem and you have to revert, you can do so quickly. But this also means you're going to have a lot of these. Therefore, you're going to have to go into your downloads and delete them once you no longer need them.